The things that take the most time is, number one, getting a Twilio account really should be one of the first things you ought to do if you're planning on doing any kind of SMS or phone calling type things. Now, you can get a phone number right away. I mean, you log into Twilio, you set up an account. You can actually get a free account for a little bit, and then there's some minor fees to get like a phone number or whatever. I think it's like $1 to get a phone number or something like that. But the thing that takes the most time, particularly for Twilio, is the fact that with all the legal challenges, or not legal challenges, but the legal changes that things have gone through these past 2 years, anybody that sets up an SMS number, if you're going to be doing any kind of SMS processing, there's a thing called A2P 10DLC. It's an acronym for application to program 10 dialing code or something like that. And what it is the different vendors like Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, all have now restrictions where they want to make sure that you are legit, that you are not a spammer or something like that. So there's some processes that you go through to set up the Twilio account, which is easy, but then you have to submit some business information, stuff like that, to Twilio to get that set up. Once that is set up, then it's just a matter of going into our integrations area. You come up here on integrations and go to Twilio, and then you put in some of your keys and stuff. You can add phone numbers from here. We do the setup and stuff for each phone number. So that's really rather easy. It's just a matter of getting that key set up, and it can take a week or two just for that. SendGrid, you can get an account right away. You just go out to SendGrid and do that. Now, the reason why we do, especially Twilio, there are software systems out there that will provide you with a number, and they will go through some of this process. But in all reality, you're going to go through the same process, the same approval status, all that kind of stuff. The challenge is if you ever decide to leave them, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes that number belongs to them, even though you are the kind of the business owner of that area. And if they don't want to release that, you're kind of up a creek without a paddle. And what we've done, we've kind of taken the stance that that's your number, that's your account. If you want to move it to somewhere else, it's yours, and you don't have to resubmit that 10 DLC application again. And that is what takes a little time. And it does cost like $40 or something like that to get that approval. I hate it, but it's something that everybody's having to do now. It's not something that we can do for you automatically.